I think I saw it on YouTube, like Seth's bike hacks.
Oh, because I saw guys doing it in Los Angeles when I first moved to LA. People were biking around Will Rogers State Park above Malibu. So it seemed like, whoa, that's a lot faster than hiking. Yeah, my name is Sean Seeley, and I bought my first mountain bike in, I think, fall of 1987.
My name is Alex Chang. I've been mountain biking for like 3 years.
What drives you to the sport?
It's fun because there's lots of action. Like, you could either choose to like ride on the road or whatever, but mountain biking, you can get into like kind of dangerous stuff, but it's also really fun.
My name's Nick. Some people call me Coach Nick because I'm the head coach of the Berkeley team. And I've been mountain biking since I was 12 years old. So when I was a kid, what really drawed me in initially was just the freedom of being out on my bike. I've always been into mechanical things and riding, and I grew up on a bike with my brother and my friends in our neighborhood, so it was pretty natural progression to just start mountain biking as soon as I was old enough.
I think I saw it on YouTube, like Seth's bike hacks, like very early on. I was watching him biking and doing like crazy stuff and just messing around, just more than like pedaling around on flat and doing jumps. Yeah, all that.
Yeah, cycling is started out as just, you know, like getting from point A to point B, and throughout middle school and high school I started, you know, trying to push myself and get farther and get faster and go on bigger rides. Started in high school doing different disciplines of mountain biking, so started racing downhill and racing dual slalom and basically everything that has two wheels and it's off-road, and that allowed me to sort of push myself outside of my comfort zone and ride more aggressive terrain and learn a lot about bike handling and some scary times, but mostly for fun.
I think the sport has definitely blown up. Like, if you try and get a beginner mountain bike now, it's going to be hard.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Because you see, how many beater bikes do you see that people pulled out of the basement that hadn't been ridden in 25 years, right? And all the bike shops were completely overrun with service on, you know, people trying to get their old bikes up and running. And
it's been a challenging year. We opened in 2020, so, you know, the entire year was headlined with COVID.
You could tell that they haven't ridden their bike in like 20 years, right? Because they got their helmets covered with cobwebs, but it's cool, right? Because I mean, people couldn't go to the gyms and stuff anymore, so they had to figure out something to do, right? So they got on their bikes and started riding again. And
the best way forward, and I think the best way to you know, keep everyone happy would be opening up more trails, letting us spread out a little bit more, instead of bottlenecking us in a few limited areas.
Yeah, I mean, are these people going to keep riding when the pandemic's over? I think a lot of them will.